Ethiopian, born in Greece to snatch my shit out of the white man's hands and bring it back home.
Yeah, people forget Egypt is a Greek word.
Correct. That's what they.
That's correct.
I hate you. Yeah. I know that's becoming a guy short, you son of a. But what I'm trying to get at while I bring up this, the explanation that we were given.
No, the explanation that we were given was that we overhunted. That's the main explanation.
Really?
Yes. And then the second main.
Are you serious? Scientists are actually trying to tell people this?
Yes, that's what they've been saying for years.
I never heard that as the main.
They said
I've been a conspiracy theorist for too long in my life.
They said we killed off all the mammoths with spears. That's why there's
That's how we killed them all?
Yes.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, these guys are lying.
Exactly.
Bro. Like, what the
Then on top of that.
Welcome back, beautiful people. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. You too can be beautiful people. All you have to do is hit the subscribe. Come back next week. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. You guys know how this stuff goes. We're fighting Mr. Algorithm, but we don't like to beg over here, even though we bring into you a lot of really good content. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Unfortunate news going on around the world, but this is not that podcast. We're not trying to bring you down. We might get metaphysical every once in a while. Try and bring you up internally, not bring it down. Let's go to another regular segment we do here, ladies and gentlemen. Every week we do something called poll results. On Mondays, I post an interactive poll question on my Instagram story feed or the community tab on YouTube. We leave the question up for people to vote. Dante and myself discuss the results here. This past week, I didn't forget. I was so busy that I wanted to not do the poll on the Monday because my story feed was so clogged with shit and I didn't want to add to it. And then Tuesday rolled around. I'm like, it's still kind of full. Wednesday rolled around. I'm like, fuck it. I got a backup. So we're doing a backup poll question, which has been sitting locked and loaded, waiting for us to discuss it. It's actually a pretty decent one and kind of perfect timing for everything that's happening around us. But this week's poll question, ladies and gentlemen, what will happen first? And the two options were you die naturally or the world blows up. And before we get to the results, Dante, how did you vote on this one? What will happen first? You die naturally or the world blows up?
Well, what is die naturally?
You die naturally.
Can we really die, though?
Shut the fuck up. This phase of life, your body, your fleshly body.
Yeah.
What happens first?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not doing coke. You're like, why is this guy blowing his nose now every fucking week on the podcast? It's because I refuse to dust my desk. Like, you think I'm not going to smoke weed and I'm going to start doing coke? You're insane. But yeah.
Die naturally.
You think you're going to die naturally before the world blows up?
Yeah.
You don't believe in Agenda 2030?
Is the world actually going to blow up? Like, what? I don't know what that agenda is.
I don't know either fully, but they're saying it's all over.
Like, the whole world's just going to blow up? Like.
Obviously, blow up can mean several things.
So we might nuke ourselves.
We might nuke ourselves. We might burn ourselves out. We might kill the atmosphere. Like, the world blows up is anything that humans did to fucking destroy the earth and take ourselves out.
What if the earth
or
does it? Okay.
Something cosmically.
What if a volcano goes off? Humans didn't cause that.
Well, that would still be the world blowing up.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, I don't think a volcano would take out all of Earth.
A super volcano could.
What?
Yeah. You don't know about those?
So is that the theory that a super volcano erupts and the skies darken so much for so long that blocks out the sun? And then we get an ice age?
Yep.
Okay, I know of that theory.
That happened before.
They're saying, shut the fuck up like you know, nigga.
It did.
You know for sure?
A super volcano.
Or you were told?
A super volcano went off in the past, for sure.
Okay, when?
Time.
When did it do what you said it just did?
Millions of years ago.
Shut the fuck up,
I don't know.
dog. Oh my God.
It went off though, or else, like, that's how we have.
I'm
some
sure.
mountains.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not denying that a super volcano probably went off. But I thought you were being like, and caused an ice age.
You probably did.
Oh my
We've
God.
had bare ice ages.
Stop with this probable bullshit.
Yeah, but it's high probability.
How can you speak so matter of factly about and then say probably?
Because it's like a 80% probability. right?
No.
The theory is, so one of the theories is that we got hit cosmically, which caused a volcano to go off, which then put us in an ice age. And they say that happened.
Is this Younger Dryas?
Yes.
So they're blaming Younger Dryas on volcano.
And impact. Because impact hits the earth and it, shakes up, puts the Mentos in the Pepsi, and then the volcanoes go off as well. Like that's a part of the chain reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the sheer
So
force
comet
of the
hits the earth.
Yeah.
Takes out the dinosaurs.
Takes out the dinosaurs and sets off a volcano, which also takes out the dinosaurs. But the dinosaurs were already gone millions of years ago. So we didn't, this is where the mammoths go and all, like saber-toothed tigers.
Yeah, the remaining
13,000 years ago. And the Atlanteans.
But see, if we're gonna start, we need to get independent black media. Up
Yeah,
in
we
this
do.
we really need to start. We're gonna start getting a metaphysical minute going on the podcast. We got one of our homies who's way more adverse to this shit than us. We're like scribes, you know what I mean? Like this is a negus right here. This is like a master negus.
Master negus.
We're gonna bring it to the show so we can discuss things like this with a little more depth and accuracy. Because, I understand, and obviously I know about this shit, but I'm less inclined to believe Western science and religion and...
Yeah, but this doesn't come from Western science.
Yes, it does. How'd you prove it?
Atlantis?
No, I'm saying the Younger Dryas and all this shit. That's all science.
Okay, well, that hasn't fully been proven. That's still a theory. So that's not even fully proven, right? Because...
Isn't everything scientific a theory, though?
Yes. But before they were saying we overhunted the mammoths. That's why they're extinct. Do you think people could really do that?
Well, you know what they did with the buffaloes in the States.
Yeah, that's buffaloes. Okay, now what about mammoths, the tigers, everything else?
But what if there's less mammoths than there were buffaloes?
There was way more.
How the fuck do you know?
They have the fossil records. We lost 50% of all megafauna. Yeah, so anything over like 50 kilos died during the Younger Dryas, and we overhunted them. That doesn't even make sense. Especially if we were supposedly hunter-gatherers, we would know not to do that because we need them to still be there.
I'm too into my occult bag to be fully on board with the scientific explanations. But I also do believe that the truth is a mixture of some of the spiritual understandings of whatever the fuck happened in the past and the scientific explanations. Mm-hmm. I think the scientific explanations ended up coming out of the old mythological stories, some of them.
Yeah. Well, because they mythicize, if that's even a word, because the story of Atlantis comes from Egypt, right? Because that's where Thoth is from, Atlantis. And he's like, I'm from Atlantis. I came to Egypt. And the Greeks...
And then if we're really going to go down this fucking rabbit hole, though, Thoth is from the West.
That's what I'm saying.
Which
Atlantis.
is over here, dog.
That's exactly my point.
Yo, dog.
That's what I said. And that's
I'm
when
cheesing fast.
And that's why Atlantis disappeared with the woolly mammoths.
Are there stories on the flooding of Atlantis that don't involve comets or volcanoes?
They never said it was a comet in the first place. They never said Atlantis was a comet.
Like went under from a...
They said it got flooded.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the theory is that that's Younger Dryas type timeline.
Yeah, because that's the date that the Atlanteans, what's his face? Either Socrates or one of those philosophers, the Greek guys that went to go study in Egypt, they said that it was 9,000 years before this guy. And when you go back to that time, it gives them the Younger Dryas date.
So this is what I'm saying. How are you so matter of fact on the super volcano, this and that, when you yourself are already like, you're into the Atlantean story, the Egyptian stuff, the ancient America stuff.
Yes.
So how can you so matter of factly be like, it was a super volcano and this and that?
I'm saying there's been super volcanoes. If we go to the ancient Mayan stories, there's been 5 ages, 5 suns.
Yeah.
One of them we died by fire.
All right.
You know what causes fire? A super volcano.
It's not the only thing, though.
Well, it's one of the big ones.
Plus, you're applying today's logic to yesterday's
What do you
time
mean?
period. Well, this is a thing that people love to do.
Mhm.
It's like, it's not, nothing was the same back then. You just said to yourself, we lost a whole bunch of megaflora and fauna and stuff.
Yes.
Like the atmosphere was different. The fucking entire earth, like the continents were different.
Yeah, okay.
Everything was
Everything was different.
so we like this is what I feel like we always do in modern times is
Yeah,
a plot. Like we take what's happening today and be like, oh, it must have been like that back then.
no, but I'm saying the ancient Mexican stories say they have 5
But who's
sons.
to say that was physical and not fucking like ethereal?
Well, no, because they explain it in the gods.
Oh, do they?
It's the story of the gods. One of the gods, he was the sickly god. He had to sacrifice himself so that the sun would go back in the sky.
But that's a metaphysical story.
That's what I'm saying. It's a metaphysical story, but metaphysical is more real than physical.
But this, I like the way So I go back to my earlier statement.
Yes.
How can you be so fucking sure that these scientific explanations aren't just that? Scientific explanations for some supernatural metaphysical shit.
Hold on, say that again.
How can you be so sure? Because you're like, but it did.
Yeah, okay, so
I believe that, yes, 100% a super volcano went off, but I'm sticking to mainly the Younger Dryas, like you saying that I
don't know. I'm saying I
All
don't.
right, that's fair.
This is the
explanation that we were given.
No, the explanation that we were given was that we overhunted. That's the main explanation.
Really?
Yes. And then the second main
Are you serious? Scientists are actually trying to tell people this?
Yes, that's what they've been saying for years.
I never heard that as the main fucking.
They said
I've been a conspiracy theorist for too long in my life.
They said we killed off all the mammoths with spears. That's why there's
That's
no
how we killed them all?
Yes.
Oh, God, bro. Yo, these guys are lying. Bro.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
And then on top of that, they're saying that the story of Atlantis is a myth. So they're not giving that any credit. They're saying it's a myth.
Click on the thing.
Yeah. They're saying it's a myth.
Scroll down real quick. So there.
Which
and
one?
then the TV.
This
and
one?
then click over and over until you get to the first article. There. So this is what I would like to present for a second.
Back to Venom.
You're a bitch. Tying this all to the Venom trailer. No, I'm not joking. Scientists, Mr. Scientist. These niggas love turning mine and your ancient past, which is all our ancient past, let's be honest.
Yes.
But like specifically, if you got neuromelanin flowing through your fucking body, nigga, they mythologicalized, mythologized.
There has to be a term for that. We just don't know.
I think it's mythologized.
Mythologized?
I'm not that interested. But they took all your shit that your ancestors used to call science, and they said this is all mythology now. We are the scientists. We go by Plato and Socrates and Hermes Trismegistus, which are just fucking plagiarists. Hermes Trismegistus is literally Thoth that my brother over here was just talking about 2 seconds ago. Just went over to Egypt. And I was born in Greece, all right? I'm an Ethiopian born in Greece to fucking snatch my shit out of the white man's fucking hands and bring it back home, nigga.
Yeah, people forget Egypt is a Greek word.
Correct. That's what they.
That's correct.
Fuck! I hate you. Yeah. I know that's becoming a goddamn short. You son of a bitch. But what I'm trying to get at while I bring up this article,
Yes.
is that now scientists are starting to revert and be like, they're trying to scientifically prove the mythology that they made into mythology, which they already knew was ancient science.
Yes.
Which is kind of how they reclassified American Negroes.
Yeah.
It's the classic rigmarole. We'll fucking just shuffle things around, rename them, and then when the time pushes so far away, we'll rename them back to the original thing, but as our discoveries, as through our sciences.
Yes.
We've already known the Big Bang Theory is damn near identical to the fucking creation story in the Bible. Okay? But that's not me saying that the way it's written in the Bible is what went down, all right? I'm just saying, now you got fucking, here's this new fucking article that a homie would just sent over to the group chat a few days ago. Time may be an illusion created by quantum entanglement. This is going to be the next Marvel fucking Ant-Man movie right here. Quantum entanglement now. It's Ant-Man and the quantum entanglement. You're going to have to go really small. What's his name?
Ant-Man?
Yeah. Look, his name, though, with the guy, the character.
Hold on.
Is it Peter? No, Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man. Damn, I don't know his name. I forget.
Roy? Fucking... Damn it!
What is his name?
What is his name? Anyways, time may be an illusion created by quantum entanglement. The true nature of time has eluded physicists for centuries, but a new, quote unquote, a new theoretical model suggests it may only exist due to entanglement between quantum objects. Let me summarize this whole article for you. Suck my big black dick, niggas is aliens. How about that? How about that? Niggas is aliens. What the fuck have I been saying on this podcast? They will do everything but tell you the real shit.
Yeah.
Until it gets too obvious, and then they'll be like, hey, I think we actually figured the real shit out.
But so this goes into because John Anthony West, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that says that the Sphinx is older than what the modern people say it is, right?
And he says that because of water erosion.
The water erosion around the thing.
Yeah.
Right. So his whole thing, and he says this, like this came out of his mouth. He's like, oh, well, scientists don't want to accept this because then they would have to accept Atlantis. And then they would also have to accept that Atlanteans were black. So they can't do either of those, right? Because if they accept Atlantis is real, then they also have to accept that Atlanteans were black, which means that black people were way more advanced that they could even ever imagine, which we already know is true because the Greeks went to Kemet to learn. Why would you go to learn from someone that doesn't know as much as you?
I just got a ping. The CIA is onto us. The niggas are putting out real information again. Get the niggas. Get the. Man, fuck all this shit. Niggas is aliens, you bitch ass niggas. Whether you want to believe it or not, I don't give a fuck. Because when the time comes, me and my Nagas over here, we'll all be in the mountains, just doing what we gotta do. We'll be getting off this circle. I'm done with the circle, my nigga. You can come back and you spin me right round, baby, right round. Niggas is aliens, prove it right now. Anyways, let's get to the results of this fucking poll question, which once again, in case you forgot, because we went all the way left, as we like to do, which will happen first? The two options were you die naturally or the world blows up. I will say, and we're only talking about fleshly body here.
Yes.
I'm going to say die naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say I die naturally. And then I go to the seventh heaven, my nigga. Let's get to the results. These are the results right here. People voted. 61% said die naturally. 39% I should say, said the world blows up first. I like that poll question.
Yeah.
I like simple. I'm going to take it back to simplicity.
Two options.
Two options.
That actually makes sense because you did some confusing ass ones with like 4 options. Like 39 make it you live happy.
Oh,
but
Dante's going rogue right now, my nigga. He said, rah, rah. So you're dumb, nigga.
I'm just saying I was confused. Like, I don't know.
There's definitely a couple where you're looking at me like,
what are you trying to say?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. Nope, not gonna say that. Apparently it's gay. And the guy who sang it is a PDF file. That's this week's poll results. Make sure you guys vote every Monday. New poll question gets uploaded to Instagram story feed or the community tab on YouTube. Thank you to all the people that continue to vote and continue to support. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Much love and respect. Once again, Thank you to all the beautiful people. What is this beautiful people stuff that you keep mentioning? Well, you too can be beautiful people. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the like, share a video, be active, participate in the movement, my nagas. Because we are doing really good things, and it's only just begun. Yeah, I'm very excited about what's coming up in the future, and you will be too.
This is Black Zeus, the podcast season 5.
I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. Once again, the Patreon is launched. If you do want to watch my comedy special right now, you can do so. It's only $10, and you can get it as part of the subscription fee. So, like, if you subscribe to the Patreon, you can get it that way, or you can just buy it outright for $10 that way. Once again, for transparency, I will release the comedy special for free on the YouTube once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So you can also just hit the subscriber button and just do that. You can support that way, whichever way you want to support. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that. I don't necessarily use it the way everybody else does, but I'm there if you want to find me. AKA Black Zeus is the person to find on those platforms.